We've been measuring Americans' attitudes towards the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, in many different ways, and I think it's important to look at the different kind of reactions we get depending on how we ask about it. The bottom line is Americans still don't have much of an opinion about how the act is going to affect them personally, and that's understandable. However, Americans, almost all of them, well over 90%, have an opinion about the act more generally. So in other words, Americans do have opinions when you ask generally about Obamacare. When you get closer to home and say, all right, what impact is it going to have on you personally? Americans say, well, I really don't know yet. However, across any way that we have asked about it, and that's including our most recent iteration of asking here in 2014, Americans still are more negative than positive. Let's look first at overall opinions about the act. This is the most general question, the one that most Americans are able to answer. Over 90% give an answer, as I have mentioned. Much more negative than positive. In fact, in this latest iteration, we have a 16-point negative over positive, disapproval over approval, and that's the highest we have seen by 1 point on the negative tilt towards overall views of the act. So generally speaking, Americans certainly have opinions about Obamacare in general. Now let me go all the way to the other extreme. Look at this question. Has the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, affected you and your family positively, negatively, or had it had no effect so far? Here we have 2/3 of Americans saying no effect on us that we can see so far, but of those who do have an opinion, slightly more negative than positive, so we still have that same negative tilt. Then we ask a couple of projective questions. Will Obamacare affect you positively, negatively, or have no impact on you personally in the future? And here we get a higher percent of Americans who give an opinion, but still with that negative tilt. Then we say, what about the impact of Obamacare on the U.S. in general? And here even more Americans give an opinion with that same negative tilt. We'll keep monitoring it for you here at Gallup.com, but that's the update on Americans' attitudes about what is so far the most important legislation in President Barack Obama's term in office. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup Editor-in-Chief.